What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way!
Save your breath while that thing seizes a talking meal.
Then let's show it how wrong it is. Is it trying to stop us?
The flashing parts are weak points.
You!
Dreams.
Eat dirt!
Mom.
I'll face you. Inspiration! Time for one more. From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with love. Resuscitation. All finished. Shine, radiant light.
It's gonna smart.
Regeneration! I could do this all day.
Here I come!
Too much to handle. Dance in the wind.
Far enough. Begin.
Illuminate the dark. Come forth, holy
Regenerate!
Holy
Regenerate! Eat that! Take to the fray! First strike!
I couldn't make it in time. No!
From
Can't
beyond,
end here.
imbue this vanquished soul with
I
love.
knew it.
Resuscitation!
Kikara, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with life. Resuscitation!
Sometimes the best medicine
Not
is
done
to
yet.
swallow too. The enemy is going all out.
There!
Not my finest.
Illuminate the dark. Come forth, holy glimmer, holy land.
No further! Damn it! They'll pay for this!
Take this! Eternal devastation!
Screams bathed in blood.
Leave the charges to me.
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul. Resuscitation!
This one's all mine!
I'm just getting force of regeneration! I'll tear you apart! Regenerate!
Dance in the wind.
I owe you one.
Light astral energy. Magic Gazam. Air thrust. Blah blah blah. Air thrust. You get the gist. Air thrust. You get the gist. Air thrust.
Not today!
Blah blah blah. Air thrust. You get the gist.
Now or never.
Blow away!
Heal!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
Armor won't save you! Crescent strike! Can't get out of this!
Dance in the wind.
Leave the charges to me.
Air thrust. All disasters made one. Come forth and helix the pure nail.
And will you lay down your life for your lord? Well, I mean, hey, let's not be hasty.
This one's mine!
I'll grind you into
All disasters made one. Come forth and helix the purity.
Stalagmite!
Maelstrom.
Radiant light! Use too much.
Oh, sparkling
to help
stars.
I've let you all down. Forgive me. This is my fault.
Oh, sparkling stars of light. Oh, sparkling stars of light.
Radiant light!
Rain down and
Force of
purify
regeneration!
all.
All good things come to an end.
Meteor
Watch yourself.
storm.
I sense
Dance in
incredible
the
power.
wind. And not in your dreams.
Air pressure!
Blah, blah, blah. Magic. Air thrust.
My art is being interrupted. In a bind?
Double demon fang! This one's mine!
Denied.
Double demon fang!
Ha!
Demon fang!
That's quite, unique.
From beyond.
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. All disasters made one. Come forth and helix the maelstrom. Blah, blah, blah. Magic.
And tonight's meal is on you. You got it.
Lost. Demons descend.
Flashing fang!
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistleum made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Xion needs us.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogel's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Tohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Until we magically sprout wings, let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Xion's waiting for us.
It's such a nice view.
Hey!
Are you insane? What the hell were you thinking? I thought we were gonna die! One simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped? Because I sure didn't.
More or less. I figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch.
Are we ever gonna finish climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here.
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Rimwell. Positive thinking is everything.
We finally reached the top.
My limbs feel like they're about to fall off.
Already? You kids need to train more.
She's right. We don't have time.
Little help!
Anything in armor is all mine! Here! I'm on it! My reach is even wider! I'm like bait to them! I've used too much!
Leave the enemy's arcs to me!
No complaints here!
I'm not done! I'm on Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Shine! Devastation!
Don't mind if I do!
It's Trial Devastation!
Do Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Mirage! Take it! Mirage!
Alright, Alpha! Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis!
Not kill! Mirage! You're mine!
Inferno Punch!
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over...
Stop memorizing my move!
Coming through! First strike! I'm not done! Make it I can carve through walls of deity!
Lightning Orb!
All over! Here and now!
You picked the wrong...
I'll take you all off! This should do it! Negative gate! The enemy wields Arch too.
You'll soon see about that!
You're mine! Crush! Dragon Elusive! I'll thank you! Eternal Devastation! Inferno Punch! Resonate with the Earth! Alpha!
Lightning Sword! Up and out! Let's go! Lightning Condemned!
Eternal Devastation!
Blah, blah, blah,
Shouldn't have messed with me! Another incantation ruin! Try harder! Everlasting darkness! Negative gate! On your way!
Sleep now!
We did it! None! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
There's always room for improvement.
That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
You really think so? Yeah! We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look! There it is!
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelagian's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Land of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I'd be taking a dip in it if the circumstances were better.
Sorry, but we have to push through for now.
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
Did we really just spend that much money?
I swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. You're right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
You mean Volron's castle?
Yeah, that must have been it.
Geographically, it would make sense. It's most certainly large enough to be seen from afar.
Back then, I had Shion and Zephyr with me.
Well, we haven't lost Shion. We can still get her back, you know.
That's right. I won't let Volron take her away from us.
That was nothing.
I'll see you again tomorrow. All right, guys. Ready to go? I don't want Shion to get mad at us for dragging our feet.
Alphen?
She's the one that's kept us on track. Picked me up when I was down.
Sure.
I just thought she'd always be there.
Little help!
I'm on it!
Celestial hammer! These ones can run rings around us!
Rising Wyvern! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Hurricane Thrust!
Dragon Malevolence!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Sleep
Yeah.
well.
Shine! Radiant
Away!
Wyvern!
Supernova!
Of regeneration!
Dragon Thrust!
That...
Sonic Thrust!
Why, thank you, your
Gleam
lordship.
of
And will you lay down your life for your lord?
Well, I mean, hey, let's not be hasty.
On your knees! Blow away!
That's my
Raging
focus.
Cascade!
Shine! Radiant
Strike!
light!
Seal!
Force of
I'll be
regeneration!
taking care of this one.
Okay.
The heavens must be smiling.
Go no further!
See what I can do.
Illuminated
Rotating
sun!
pile driver!
Come forth! Over the land!
I'm on it. Begin.
I'm on a roll now! Super swallow! Finish it! Jolene! Hey! Blow them away! How's that? Double
Acceptable.
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your toes.
Finish it! Air pressure!
Could have been worse.
This is no place to fish, is it?
Little help!
Benediction light. I really owe you one. That friggin' does it! Dragon shout! Now anything in armor is all mine! Rising water! I'll back in there to defense! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Shine! Radiant light! Dance of regeneration!
Air, they're surrounding us!
The enemy is
We'll soon see about that!
rotating pile drive! I'm on it! Talon hurricane! Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate! Rising water! Super swallow dance! I'm ready! Hurricane thrust! Alpha! In an instant! Impact block! I'm practically unstoppable.
This will be a delicious
Radiant
piece of
light.
cake!
Regenerate!
Is that a healing art? It is. Can't ignore your pain. Not
Your
trying to be more
reflexes will not serve you well here. Sonic thrust! Catapult!
This will come in handy!
Take this! Your elusive deity! Rotating pile driver!
Purge malevolence! Arctic waterfall!
Hurricane! Sonic thrust! I'm ready! Rising water! I'll tear you apart!
Light and blah blah blah!
I'll trip it up.
Blow away! Eat this! Dragon Sword! Catapult! Sonic thrust! I'm on it!
Looks like we got them all.
I think Hoodle senses something. Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Hit,
Far enough! Catapult! Demon Fang!
Gale Force! If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Blow away! I'll thank you! Demon Fang! Take this! You're finished! Don't keep charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Let us take this!
Razor Cyclone! They're surrounding us!
Do it!
Breathing.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! Catapult still! Rising focus! Shouldn't have messed with me! Shine! Radiant light! Shine! Radiant light! Regenerate! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
All disasters! Come forth, a helix of purity!
Step back! This one's all law! Gotta break through! Demon Fang! No Demon Fang!
Break this night.
Begin! Hurricane! Eagle Fly! Double Demon Fang! Eternal Devastation! All back in their defenses!
Glad you had your uses.
Rising Hurricane!
I'm ready.
How useful I can be!
Sleep now. Let's
No
go.
rush! Right! I'm ready!
All yours, Kisara.
I'll tear you apart! Rising Light! This one's all mine! I'm ready! Inferno Punch! Pierce through!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara.
That was a walk in the park.
Those enemies were just up your alley.
Couple quick punches and boom, finished.
Well, it was more than a couple.
It's on! First strike! Elusive Deity! Take this!
Purge malevolence. Arctic
No
Warrior.
dawn shall
Sleep
break
now.
this night.
You've already babied this one.
Mirage!
Oh, Spark.
First strike!
Light. Rain down your
Dragon
fear soul.
Sword!
Benediction lies.
Eternal Devastation! I'm on a roll now!
Meteor storm. One more time.
Here I come!
Illuminate the storm.
Mirage!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the bubbling to me.
Dragon Form! Burn!
I
owe you one.
Is that
Now.
a healing art? It is.
Shouldn't have
I
messed
can't
with me.
ignore your pain.
I'll try to be more careful.
Rising Wyvern!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor. We should be able to cook here.
We're almost there, guys. Don't let your guard down.
I'm excited just thinking.
Gosh, the castle's even larger once you get close to it.
What's that shining thing up top? A spirit vessel? It feels creepy, like it's watching over everything.
You think he knows we're here?
We'd best assume as much, yes.
What we have to do is simple. Just beat Volron and rescue Shion. That's it.
Try not to work yourself up too much. We have a lot of city and castle yet to traverse.
Easy peasy. I knew I could handle it.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Halt! Are you Alphen and his companions?
Why would you think that?
You are the only one scheduled to arrive, and there are no unscheduled arrivals in Ganeth Haros. So I'll ask again, are you Alphen and his companions?
We are.
Then pass. Lord Volron is expecting you at Castle Delpharis.
Well, suppose it's rather nice of them to roll out the red carpet for us.
So we're supposed to meet him in there? What do we do now?
Let's see how things look around the city first. Then we'll make our way to the castle.
Not a slave in sight. Where is everyone? There aren't even any soldiers.
Something feels off. I don't like it.
Like the fact that the enemy could ambush us at any moment? Yeah, not crazy about that either.
No, not that. Something else.
That must be Volron's castle up ahead. I suppose we just walk right up to it then?
That's what the guard from before said. Now, if we only knew where they were keeping Shion, we could try to...
That's it!
Hmm?
That weird feeling. It's not just that the city is empty. It feels like no one lives here at all.
Now that you mention it, it does feel strangely... artificial. Think maybe it's a district just for the Renans alone?
With all this open space, seems unlikely.
Huh?
Hey! You guys! What's going on? What was that about? They were Danans, right?
That wasn't normal. Wait, you don't think it could have been the fruit of Helgen, do you?
No, they seem too docile. What about astral energy? Could you sense any coming from them?
No, and I'm pretty sure I could tell if it was. If not that, though, then what?
Speaking of which, it didn't look like there was anyone guarding them either.
They were headed for the castle. I have a bad feeling about those boats.
I get what you mean. It didn't feel like those folks are just commuting to work.
The waterway they're floating on appears to lead to Delpharis Castle. If we follow it, we may learn more about what's taking place here.
So, any ideas what the deal was with that boatload of weirdos?
Your guess is as good as mine. They looked like Danon slaves, but beyond that...
This city is grander and more beautiful than any other we've been to, yet...
I know what you mean. From the architecture right down to the people, something feels off somehow.
I've long maintained one can glean a lot about a ruler from their city. Considering how unsettling this place is, I'd say I wasn't far off the mark. Despite its surface layer of majesty, walking around inside, it feels more like a hollowed-out ruin.
I say we follow after that boat. If we're lucky, it might be in the mood to give us some answers.
Man, this place gives me the creeps.
Law, your legs are shaking.
What? Liar?
Just kidding.
You...
I've seen ghost towns that were more alive than this city. Where the hell did all the Danans and Renans go? Shion. There's nobody here either. Looks like the only building up ahead is the castle, but...
No good. It's a dead end.
I don't relish our chances climbing. Or breaking through, for that matter.
And yet this seems to be the only way inside. Take a look around. There must be a switch or something to...
What? What is it this time?
Look! Over there!
Alphen!
Astral energy? But then... that means...
Snap out of it! Can't you see what's happening? You're being deceived! Please stop! You'll die!
Damn it!
Bull Run is killing you! You need to run! Please, get off the boat!
What just happened?
We're being summoned.
Summoned? By that murdering monster?
It's all a demonstration designed to provoke. To prove to us, no, to Alphen, just what he's capable of.
Kidnapping Shion. Killing all those people. If it's just me he's after, then why hurt them? Why do all this just to get at me? You hear me, Volron? Answer me!
Alphen, this is not your fault. Don't give this to him.
I know. And I won't. My hands are stained with blood. But even so, if we're going to stop that bastard, then I need to keep going. Let's move.
Damn it.
How awful. All of those people in the boats. Do you think they had any idea what was going to happen to them?
They did a damn good job of concealing it if they did. You ask me, the only thing on their mind was following orders.
And I bet I can guess who from. Volron.
The only thing they knew was mindless oppression right to the very end. What kind of purpose is that? Living only to die at your master's whim?
Being a slave means having your whole life stolen from you. In the worst cases, quite literally. That bastard will get what's coming to him. I'll see to it he does.
Is this what I think it is? Those people, they were all...
He's sick. Sick and deranged.
Remember this well. This is the true face of who we're up against.
Still, if it's not fruits of Helgen he's using, then how do you think Volron goes about controlling all of them?
They didn't look like they'd been threatened, but they didn't look like they understood anything either.
It could be something else, like a potion perhaps, but frankly I doubt it.
But that would mean they're following Volron out of choice? But why?
Nothing bolsters a despot's authority more than loyalty. Loyalty is advantageous for any ruler. For Volron, it means acolytes willing to give their lives for him. As for whether they did it willingly or not, I'd say they're merely puppets dancing to their master's tune.
But to the point where they'd give up their own life force? Is that even possible?
You just saw it for yourself. And think back to when I was your lord. If I'd asked you to sacrifice yourself for some cause, would you have?
Dohalim.
My apologies. My words got away from me again.
No, you're absolutely right. The only difference being that you never demanded such a thing. You wouldn't.
All lords are masters in the art of manipulating their subjects' hearts, whether they use fear, torture, or various other methods. The outcome is the same.
Fear.
No wonder there's no remaining signs of a resistance force in this place. Shion!
Wait! Something's not right.
Everyone. They're gone. And I'm all alone. It's dark. Please help me.
Shion,
It's so dark. Everyone.
we came to save you. It's okay now.
And I'm all alone. It's dark. Please help me. No.
Shion?
Lies.
Thorns! This situation just got prickly.
There is immense dark astral energy here. Far too potent to be the work of a single individual. It's possible Volron's manipulating her. We cannot tell from this far away. We need to be much closer.
Only to do that, first we need to get rid of the thorns. So we fight fire with fire! Unless You have a better idea. Alone. I'm all alone.
Sion!
I can't die. But I also can't live.
Sion!
I...
Sion! We're coming for you! Won't let you down this time. Ah! Pain. It's nothing compared to what you're going through. I won't let you go again. I can take whatever you give me. So please, open your eyes. Sion!
Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
Sleep now.
The thorns just keep growing back. If this keeps up, then...
Please wake up, Xion! Come back to us! I'm alone. Alone? I'm completely alone.
You're wrong.
Alphen!
She thinks we left her all alone. She can't see us or hear us. All of this, it's because I pulled away from you. Because I couldn't hold on to you. Xion. But you're not alone anymore. Law's here. And Rinwell too. Kisara. And Dohalim. And so am I. Believe me when I say, you are not alone. So please, don't give up on us. We will bear your thorns together. I swear it. Xion.
Alvin! How many times do I have to tell you? Not to be so careless.
There is no more time for us to rest.
Let us finish this. I entrust this blade to you once more.
Let's go. Volron is waiting.
Hey, Alphen?
What is it?
While I was away, what did you do?
I missed you.
Alphen,
After what happened because of me.
I got a glimpse of the real you. It was worth it. You could say the pain is some kind of reward.
Some reward. You sure all that hurt hasn't done something to your head, too?
Hey now.
Is it just me, or are they...
It's been a while. They're just happy to see each other.
I know. I mean, it's fine.
We all express ourselves in different ways. Leave them be.
They should get a room.
Shion.
Thanks. I'll be okay. Let's go. We have to take Volron out.
Right.
Those things that came out of Shion are her thorns, right? She said they're made of dark astral energy.
She did. But those thorns are no astral art, and she cannot control them. Such immense astral energy, too. Just what are her thorns, really, I wonder? I suppose she might have an answer, but isn't yet ready to talk.
Shion.
So, the Sovereign, the Renis Alma, the fate of Lenegis 300 years ago? Yes. That is a lot to take in, isn't it? I never realized the weight of the burden you were carrying.
I could say the same.
The person you kept mistaking me for. It was Naori, wasn't it? So, what do you think? Could I be her descendant?
It seems likely. You two do look very similar.
Kidnapping Shion, mistreating slaves, and who knows what other terrible deeds. Seriously? These so-called lords just think they can do whatever they like.
I am deeply ashamed to be one of their kind.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean you, Dohalim.
Do you think Volron could have been behind what just happened with Shion's thorns?
I'm not sure. If it was bait he needed, kidnapping her should have sufficed. Perhaps he had some other purpose in mind.
Her thorns aside, as a hostage, surely it would have made more sense to keep her close at hand. So why did he leave her unguarded?
If getting rid of Alphen was Volron's only priority, then he could have ambushed us directly. It's not as if he lacks the power. He chose not to, which means he's toying with us, prolonging Alphen's suffering as much as he can.
But why? What does Volron specifically have against Alphen? Is it because he's leading the Danon rebellion?
Possibly. But try to see it from Volron's perspective. He'd do anything to win the crown contest, correct? Knowing that the true sovereign already exists somewhere is bound to ruffle his feathers. Have your paths crossed before, Alphen?
Only when I've been with you guys.
In the end, we just find more mysteries.
What isn't a mystery is how badly we're gonna beat this creep up once we find him.
What a simple and straightforward person you are, Law.
Way to give us a heart attack. I wasn't sure how that was gonna pan out for a while there.
I'm just glad everyone's safe. Really glad.
What about you, Shion? How are you feeling? He didn't do anything to you, did he?
The last thing I remember is being back on the ship. Back then. Seeing Alphen's pain return to him the moment he touched me. It brought me back to my childhood. The fear in people's eyes whenever they were around me. And the next thing I knew, darkness was welling up inside me. It was smothering me. I couldn't see anything anymore. I was all alone.
Shion.
You're okay now. You're safe, Shion. We're here with you. You're not alone any longer.
Thank you. Must be Volron's Imperial Guard.
They don't seem to be keeping lookout. More like they're waiting.
Oh well, the royal welcome was nice while it lasted.
Time to get our fists dirty, huh?
Wait, we don't have a plan!
As far as law's concerned, this is the plan. Let's go!
Open your eyes! This blind loyalty is just another form of slavery.
Glory be! To Volron!
It's useless. They're brainwashed. Just like the Ganon puppets we dealt with outside.
Sword Rain Alpha!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
It's over!
Healing circle!
I owe you one. I owe you one.
You're finished!
Take this!
Their arms were interrupted!
Blinding Flash! Dominating Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here,
Take it! I owe you one.
Now you see what I can do.
Here I come! This one's all mine! I'm not done! Eternal Devastation!
Just what I need.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Tiger Blade! Supernova!
Eat dirt!
Raging Cascade! Breath! Here's a healing arc!
I'm not done! Blended Flash! It's over! Eternal Devastation!
I never miss! Raging Cascade! Here's a healing arc!
In an instant! Impact Claw!
Here, let me have stars and light!
Great! Take this!
By the power of
You're mine!
far enough!
The
Not in
flame
your
inside
dreams.
me
First
yearns
aid.
to be let free!
Lunar corruption! I can do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Well, that didn't feel great. Those soldiers were just like the slaves, driven by a warped sense of loyalty.
Yeah, that was just about as hollow a victory as they come.
It's strange. I always thought loyalty was one of the greatest virtues out there. Now I'm not so sure. Is it simply a question of where your loyalties lie? Or is it fealty itself that's the problem?
Maybe it only becomes a problem the moment you stop thinking for yourself.
So if we defeat Volron, you think they might learn to think independently again? Actually, no. Never mind. This isn't the time. We can worry about that after we finish the task at hand and defeat Volron.
As expected, Volron's elite guards are quite formidable. Their equipment and training far exceed those of any foot soldier.
We need to be careful not to let them exhaust us before we reach Volron.
A grandiose castle for a grandiose city. He really didn't cut any corners.
They're certainly akin to each other. And yet, I'd say the castle seems even more reflective of its owner's personality.
In what way?
It feels overbearing, tyrannical almost, but more than anything, merciless. As if any pretense to ease of living was sacrificed in favor of sending a message. One of domination and a thirst for total power. In other words, the perfect domicile for our power-crazed foe.
That's why he let us in. It's precisely the message he wanted to convey. Almost like he's mocking us.
That bastard's in the mood to play? We'll see who's laughing once we've taken him down a peg or two. Is it just me? Or is the blazing sword burning even more brightly than before?
Yeah, as if the astral energy within it has become more powerful somehow.
It would appear Alphen has learned to harness his sovereign abilities to even greater effect.
Is that true, Alphen?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm doing anything differently.
You're not. It's proof of your strengthened bond with Shion. No further explanations needed.
Oh man, for real? Nice!
Is that true?
How am I supposed to know?
Fat lot of good the two of you are.
I may have a theory or two I could offer.
Yeah, no. I think we're good.
Now that you mention it, though, I guess I have noticed a change. It's like there isn't as much resistance when energy's being siphoned from my master core.
Aha! So it is a bond thing! Aw, you guys!
Wait, what about your hand? That thing practically used to give you third-degree burns every time you wielded it, right?
Kisara's got a point. And if it's gotten even hotter since then...
I won't lie. The searing heat and pain are almost unbearable. Almost. When I'm fighting, I'm somehow able to endure it. It's like the sword becomes part of me or something. Like I can feel it pulsing through my chest. I can't describe it.
In other words, your heart burns with a flame more powerful than even that of the sword. Fascinating.
Yeah, take it from our resident poet laureate.
Hmm? Go no further!
Light.
Or for the stockpile!
Here I come! Negative external devastation! Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno! Dolly! Hey! Blow them away! My turn!
Here comes it!
I'm on it! In a vine?
Dance in the wind! Field!
Just
Healing art!
Crush!
Do it! Kisara frozen!
hammer!
Will this help?
No chance!
I'm ready! I'll smash you!
This one's mine!
Corna!
You're mine!
Champion swirl! I'll heal you where I came from!
Sword Rain Alpha! Blending Flash! External devastation!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
I need to be stronger.
With such a huge area to search. Where should we even begin?
I believe the largest, tallest structure would be best.
So where is he?
There's no sign of him here, so I can only assume he's waiting for us in his throne room.
What's with all the fake suspense? Why doesn't he just come out and face us?
I'll say. It's not like he's had any problem doing that in the past.
This is all one big game to him. He's probably savoring every last moment.
Like a Zoogle toying with its food before the kill. No wonder he doesn't have any friends.
This is all just a ploy to weaken his prey, wearing us down before the final ambush. It's all too well orchestrated to be anything else.
Alvin?
I'm fine. Once we defeat Volron, the final Master Core will be ours. With that, we can create the Renaissance and finally put an end to this whole nightmare.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Glory to Volron! Take this!
I'll heal you all!
Now or never.
Lightning can
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here, let me help. Hit! Lightning
Eternal
can
devastation! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Eat this! You're mine! I owe you one.
I'll smash you!
Sword Rain Alpha!
In a bind? What's this? The enemy wields arcs too.
We'll still see about that!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! This isn't looking good!
Meteor storm!
Ignite!
Denied! Coming here! Do it! Ring left! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Not in your dreams! Light astral energy! More
No escape!
Oh! Now I'm real mad!
Lightning orb! Illuminate the sun! Come forth, holy land!
Eternal devastation! Sword Rain Alpha!
Nucleus burst!
Sword Rain Alpha!
There you go! Now! In a bind?
Benediction light.
Waterfall!
Eternal devastation! No escape!
In here!
Not today! You're mine!
Do it! Eat this!
Redwell! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Eternal devastation!
Force of regeneration!
Take this!
Regenerate! Now!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Benediction light.
Kisara, I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! These bad guys really don't mess around.
Is the path being pulled up like some kind of drawbridge?
I'm guessing there's no way to kick it back down, huh?
Most likely, it's connected to a control apparatus of some sort. I suggest we search around and see what we uncover.
It'll take more than this to stop us!
Perhaps they were trying to exhaust us? We seem to have come across something a little unusual. This one will be difficult to predict.
Now we see what I can do!
Arc shield!
Denied! Resonate with the earth!
Stars of light! Rain
Radiant light!
Not today!
Regeneration!
It's too much!
Don't suffer in silence. Leave the ensnaring to me.
Try harder! In a bind?
You're mine! Eternal devastation!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
It's over!
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
No! It can't end here!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with light!
Another incantation ruined.
I never miss!
Benediction light.
These sticks have got your name on them!
Allow me to help you.
Blow away!
The arts are being interrupted.
Far enough! Elusive deity!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Radiant light!
Shut him down!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Sword Ring Alpha! We did it!
Illuminate the surface! I'm ready! Dopamine!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
I can feel my power growing!
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Try harder! Not today! Take this!
Dragon shout! Dragon shout! Take this!
Crush!
More for the stockpile!
Radiant light!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that!
Here I come!
Tectonic
Heavy supernova! I can handle it! What now? Astral energy! Full throttle!
Eternal devastation!
Swallow flight!
Sword Ring Alpha! Blending Blast! Dragon Sword! It's on!
Champion forward hurricane!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dragon shout! Radiant light! Force of regeneration!
Allow me to help you.
Hold ready!
You're mine!
Resonate with the earth!
Sword Ring Alpha!
Here we go again!
Holy glimmer!
Blending
Air pressure!
Holy lance!
Seems about right to me. By the way, I wanted to say sorry for attacking you when we first met.
Fret not. If nothing else, it made our encounter that much more lively.
I know, but I've been meaning to apologize for a while now anyway.
At this stage, I'd say it's all in the past. If anything, I consider you a capable and trustworthy ally.
I'm honored to hear you say that. I'll... do my best to live up to it.
Right, here goes! Going to Volron! Try harder! No!
Here's the
I'm on it!
Seal!
Not on my watch! Here I come! Eternal devastation! I'm not
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Shouldn't have done that.
Where are you
The
going?
enemy units are approved.
You'll soon see it.
Look sharp! Lightning Thunder Blade!
I'll heal you
No!
all!
Dragon
Dragon
Power!
condemned! Here, let me help. Where are you going?
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Will this
Take
help?
this! Ignite!
Now you see what I can do!
Healing circle!
Can't get out of this! That is
Now,
fine.
Here I
Mayor,
come!
get toasty!
Burn strike!
My turn! Storm!
Far enough!
Eternal devastation!
Go away!
That frickin' does it!
I'll heal you
Stop
all.
it!
Here I come!
Burn more than I'll burn out! You!
Eternal devastation! All mine!
I
Here
really
I
owe
come!
you one.
Next! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Tempest Swirl!
Shion!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Mega
Not a
Ray!
chance!
I'm all stuffed up!
I'm
Take
on a
this.
roll now!
Sword Rain Alpha! Double Demon Fang!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
I've got a really bad
Here I
feeling
come.
about this.
Eternal devastation! Ignite!
Swallow dance!
Take this!
That frickin' does it!
Crush!
Raging Storm!
Swallow dance! Ready and raring!
Oh, sparkling stars of light! Rain down and purify!
That frickin' does it! Armor won't save you!
Severing Web!
Nothing
That
gets
glacial
by
spear.
here! Pierce the evil!
I'm on a roll now! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
All disasters made one!
It's too fast!
Stand
Where
back.
are you
I'll
going?
trip it up.
Maelstrom!
Oh, sparkling stars of light! Rain down and purify all!
Rising Phoenix!
Rip it! I'm just
Meteor
getting
storm!
started!
Demon Fang!
Searing flame! Remove! All disasters made one! Come forth as healers of purity! Annihilation!
Inferno!
Maelstrom!
The
Oh,
flame
sparkling
inside me
stars of
yearns
light!
to be let
Rain
free!
down and purify all!
Devastation!
Lunar corruption! Super swallow dance!
Double Demon
Meteor
Fang!
storm! Here goes! Go
Demon
get him!
Fang!
Into the shadows!
Eat this!
All disasters made one! Come forth
Rising
as healers
Wyvern!
of purity!
Hurricane Thrust!
Maelstrom!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Hey, look at that enemy! It's shining!
Brace
Anything in
yourself!
armor
This
is all
one's
mine.
tough!
Illuminated searing flame! Reload! Holy glimmer!
Glacial spear! Here!
Not on my watch! They may look cute and stuff,
You're
but
mine!
they're vicious!
Not today!
Lightning and wind!
Flying
Eternal
freeze!
devastation!
Why can't they just get still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
This ends now!
Flaming descent! Flashing fang!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy glimmer!
Eat this! Sword Rain Alpha! Hurricane! Eternal
Now,
Grimmer!
astral energy!
Say no more.
Quite necessary when creating weapons.
Out of our way!
Dragon Shout!
Lunar corruption! Raging storm! Gemini Alpha!
Hurricane!
Lightning!
Far future to be let free! I'm on! Take this! Talon Hurricane! Crush!
Glacial Spear!
Burning Evil Punch! You're mine! Talon Hurricane! Sword Rain Alpha! Burn! Hey! Blow them away! Now!
Oh, now I'm real mad.
Eternal Devastation!
Amount of ammo!
Sword Rain Alpha! The Dragon Shout! Bolero!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Searing Blade! Reload!
Gion! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Onward and upward.
That equipment should come in handy. Out of our way!
Glory to Bolero!
Here's evil! Waterfall confiscated! Is that statue really art? Now I see everything!
It got flyers!
I've got it! Let him march
All yours!
now! Where are you going?
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Here I come!
I'm just getting
Sword Rain Alpha!
Magic is them!
I can't heal you
Now you see
forever!
what I can do.
The flame inside me
this
yearns
all
to be
day.
let free!
It's weakened!
This ends now!
I'm nearly done for.
Healing circle! Blazing cascade! Sealed! Iron Flag! Confiscated!
I'm letting you all down.
You'll pay for that! Here I
Leave the trail! That's abyss!
Raging storm!
flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Let me help!
Here I come! Sword Rain Alpha! Try this!
Burn it here!
I could do without this pain. With this! Sword Rain Alpha! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
A new lease on life!
Dragon Shout!
Can't get out of this!
I never miss!
Eternal Ready and positive! Mirage! I can carve through armor! Eternal
Rain down and purify all.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Hey, didn't we come through here earlier?
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know where we are anymore.
When everything around us looks the same, it's easy to get turned around.
I won't forgive you!
Confiscated! Not this way! That's not even fair!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you and Druid!
Not on my watch!
Do it, Springwell!
Frozen!
hammer! My turn! Swallow dare! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Here's a healing arm! That's my cue!
Here I come! Shut him down! No further!
Illuminate the mountain!
I'll tear you apart! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Now I'm in the Eagle assault! Now!
Shining super!
Where are you going?
Now you see what I can do! Eternal devastation! Sword Ring Alpha! Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Here's a healing arm!
You're mine! Eternal take
Hear
this!
my call!
No further! I'm not done!
Here's the Earthquake! Raging Cascade! Cleanser! Ready!
Eternal devastation! Easter! Swallow dare!
Leave the force to me! You get the gist!
I'm not done!
Oh!
Now I'm real mad!
Annihilation!
Double demon breath! Right!
Air thrust!
Try this! I'm just getting started! Explosive ring! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Anything in armor is all mine! Eternal devastation! Sword rain out! Inspiration! I can do this all day!
Where are you going?
Dragon shout! I'm ready! That's enough! Eternal devastation! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'll finish you here and now! Eternal devastation! You picked the wrong fight!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.